Hello everyone, welcome to day 49,000 of quarantine here in Michigan. It has been quite the adventure for this project. We started out with Chinese New Year in January, followed by the Chinese lockdown and then Europe lockdown. Now here in North America, we've been locked down for about 2 months at this point, and we're still going. So first of all, I just hope everyone is safe. Hope you've made it through so far and continue to get through with you, your loved ones and friends, safe and healthy. We are all of our crew here has been unscathed so far, and super careful. We are obviously at home. Even our tight crew has separated for the time being. We only live about a mile apart, and our office is about a mile too, so it's pretty interesting to be so close but yet no interaction. So you won't have James's lovely banter on this video. Anyway, I really appreciate everybody sticking with us so far. I know information has been scant, but there's just so many question marks right now. All of our vendors and suppliers and logistics chains are dealing with things that they've never had to deal with before, and it's changing every day. So, so we don't want to pass along any information that we have to walk back later. Even when I've said vague things like soon, we've had a lot of people get upset. So we're trying our best to keep our wits with us and only give you information that we're super confident in, and that's just really rare these days. But rest assured, we are fighting through the thicket, as it were. We've had great vendors. We've changed vendors for a couple of things, as certain vendors just can't deliver anymore with the new situation. So, but yeah, every time something pops up, we've been able to whack it back down, and here we are with production dice in my hands. Asterisk on that, I'll come back to later. I have beautiful embroidered little baggies that feel great, and inside are actual production dice, and they look awesome. We took in all of your feedback. I have photos and little videos posted in the update down there, or up there. I don't really know where I'm going to put this video in the update. Yeah, we are super satisfied with these. A lot of back and forth happened sort of behind the scenes. We weren't able to, part of what the virus did is we weren't able to get samples and prototypes back and forth as fast as we wanted to keep things moving along and dialing in these dice. So as we took in your feedback from last time and made adjustments to color and, edge sharpness and how glossy or not glossy, or how translucent or not translucent, the color mixes, all of that had to go on without coming back to you all, just because we were doing a lot of it remotely, and we didn't have great photos of everything. Anyway, so we just did it, and now we have production dice, and they look amazing, and I'm super happy about it. So check out the photos. Here is Psychic. You can see these little guys. I am not in the studio, obviously, so I don't have the nice lighting, but if you can see the translucent texture came out really well. We have that nice purple and blue mix. They look awesome. So this is a phone, not a nice camera, sorry. So I'm not able to I'm not even looking at the lens when I'm talking to you, because that's the talent of video conferencing. You have to look, anyway, you don't care. If you care about these dice, check them out. Anyway, so again, better photos. I held the translucent ones up to the light for you so you could see. So for cold, we've decided to go with the sort of authentic ice cube look. Photos below. The coolest thing about these, we have this semi-matte finish here. And then if you hold them up to the light, They are slightly translucent, so they're, you know, like ice cube would be. They do bring a little bit of light through. They're awesome. The only thing that would make them more accurate is if they were actually cold. I love the way these came out. Bardic, these guys are have a sort of a pearly gloss finish with the just so subtle sparkle in there with the purple ink on the translucent dye. Yeah, awesome. Came out lovely. The detail on the instrument is really great. I'm really impressed with the way they were able to execute that. Lightning, these are a deep midnight blue with this little faint sparkle and the gold ink. It is a matte finish. They look excellent. I really like the way the matte finish ended up coming out on the matte die. We lightened these up from that first run. They were almost black. The blue was so deep, and now they're definitely a richer blue. The Thunder came out lovely. You know, we went to more of a silver and gold. We lightened up that. In the last iteration, they were almost like an orangey copper, and now it's this nice sort of silver and gold swirl happening. If you can check that out. It is a sort of a semi-matte finish. We wanted to have a little of that metallic feel to it, which comes across. So, but they're not like a super glossy, shiny finish. Psychic, these are, you know, again, lightened up, and we increased the sort of contrast between the blue and the purple swirls. So if you can see in just the right light here, you really do see the purple and the blue both swirled around in there. They look lovely. Acid, we refined this like tarnish a little bit so that it's more sort of a little more dynamic, I guess the word would be. You know, again, that same matte finish. The finish on these looked pretty good in that first iteration, so we kept it fairly similar. We just played with sort of the amount of tarnish that's going on in there. Radiant, these guys look good. These were pretty much good to go last time, so not a lot new here. Again, just a pearly finish with the gold ink. Yeah, they look great, like a beam of sunshine. Force, this was one that we wanted to make sure we nailed. These have the sort of green translucent or the aqua. I don't know what this color is called. This is where I need James so badly. But yeah, so there's this little like kind of glimmers and hints of a purple that kind of swirl through there depending on where you hold it. The inking came out awesome. Yeah, these are kind of my favorites now. Fire. Obviously the one that we've done kind of the most back and forth on. The big difference here is that we finally nailed, I think, the matte finish and the corner sharpness. You know, not as round as your stock dice, but yet not a like sharp corner that's gonna wear off or break. And then also this nice matte finish really plays against the sort of metallic paint that we have going on, which is just the way we wanted it. Also, these little guys now with the matte finish just totally look like our little blocks of fire. So for those of you who love casting a wall of fire, which I know I do, yeah, maybe I just build the wall of fire with my D6s. That could be fun. Yeah, as we wanted originally, they look like the thing that you're throwing. Poison and Necrotic, I don't have these dice yet. They're still having some tweaks made to those, but I do have the bag, so I want to show you. They are really well done. It's embroidered, not screened or anything, so this won't wear off or chip like a silk screen bag would. We went with this nice, natural fiber. It's not a faux velvet bag, which I didn't want to do. But we did go with a lightweight, and the idea there was that if you have one of these, a heavy bag is nice, but for those of you who have 10 sets, which most of you are going to have ordered more than one certainly set, these will still all fit into your Coulson Keene case. These will still fit into any other case you want to do. They are going to not take up a ton of room just in bag, which when we had the heavier, we tried like a thicker material, and it just was so bulky once you get 10 bags together. So these things are excellent durability. It's a cool fiber, and yeah, it's just kind of a more natural look than the standard like faux velvet that you see dice bags come in. So I'm excited about it. So check out all the photos. I'm super excited. Everything is set up and ready to go. So as soon as these dice hit the shore, we will be shooting them out to everybody. So all the hundreds of Coulson Keene leather cases are in and ready to go. They're sitting at the warehouse ready to ship out. 1,000 t-shirts of our exclusive t-shirts, 10,000 of the notebooks. Everything is in stock and ready to ship. We've been working hard at getting all those details so there's no delay once the dice hit the shore. We have unlocked Pledge Manager, so anybody who had locked down their orders 4 months ago, those orders are unlocked now. If you have an address change or you want to add anything, you can go in and do that yourself. If you emailed or messaged me an address change or any kind of change to your order, I have that all noted. And I will go in once this is all over and update those. I have not done that yet. So if you want to go in and manually change your address now, go ahead. That saves me some time, but you don't need to. If you've messaged me an address change, I will handle that. You by no means have to go back in. You're all set. If you haven't yet, you have an address change, please go in and update. You will still get an email confirmation before we ship out that says, hey, is this still your address? Are you sure? We want to be triple sure that we get everything right and we don't send dice to some lucky stranger. Finally, we are in the home stretch here. So things are going to come hot and fast now. While I can't give you a date because we have cleared out every question mark except a global pandemic, which is the only reason why I'm a little cautious about giving you a specific ship date. It's coming very soon. Thank you again so much for your confidence and trusting that we can swat through these challenges. I'm super proud of the team and the vendors for coming through in. I can't even list the number of crazy things that have happened through the shutdown. So all good news. Thank you guys.